Good morning, everyone. We are from Group 5 to 10. And our topic for today, we tackle about is kanang continuation sa part 1 about global networking. Objectives, discuss different contributions that are the whole illustrate the origin of the different components of business enterprise, industrial, technological, agricultural products, etc. Before we begin,
Global network whole.
okay, fun. Lugay na.
Global network whole.
Network. Pero,
Hulil, hello.
Lehol.
global network whole. I-jump over na lang. Connected mo na sa
Bakit merong L hole dyan?
may hole mo siya.
Inatok lang siguro sila.
Demand
Double L, manggod.
It's fine, it's fine.
Ilong daw.
Let's go. Let's proceed kung sa Gestalt theory. Kinsa may nakaibaw niyo sa ng Gestalt theory?
No, we don't have anything.
It's about
About guru sa global link.
About sa
Yes, thank you. Another?
Oriense.
About katang brain
Ano ba na?
cells.
Masa ba yung mukha na masabi?
Uy, mag-Chinese naman siya.
Thank you. Thank you for your idea. Now let's proceed. The Gestalt theory and the one described clearly said.
Listen!
So, everyone, the Gestalt theory is a unified whole as in a psychology term. It is about our visual perception. Ang unified, ang Gestalt theory is our visual perception. We can use the Gestalt theory in our design. So, it is about our mind perceived both out of incomplete parts. With the word nga, we can use the Gestalt theory in our design. Like, makon mo if you are an artist. For example, magpalit mo illustration board. Sa kanang illustration board, nag-make ka of any kind of line or kanang circle man lang dira. Pero ikaw, sa imuhang una-una, naka-picture out na ka kung sa ang suit sa imuhang illustration board. Mo ini ana siya your mind perceive both out of an incomplete part. Mahalag incomplete pa na ang imuhang drawing nila, naka-perceive na ka kung saan ang iyang
For example, ang imong ibutang kay kanang kuan ana ra man ay duha ka ana kadugan ba? Kay mo din sila nga ay siya or kanang kataw kay ang iyang himuon kay iring or iro.
Yes, imo na lang perceive.
Okay.
This theory has different parts that we can bring together to form a whole or a singular entity. By using the Gestalt theory, it will help us in our design to get the message out there. It gets us to see a visual image. More just like as I said a minute ago, na ang the Gestalt theory, dahil nakaperceive na ka, ang inyong ba nakaperceive na sa, nakavisualize na sa inyong whole, really can do whole perception. The Gestalt theory is about how we use our brain to see the whole out of incomplete parts. Nakasabot ba mo about the Gestalt theory? Yes. Okay. So now let's go through the different Gestalt principles. Firstly is the similarity. Real similarity happens to have shapes, objects that look similar to one another. We tend to see them as patterns or groups when they are unified together. Certain objects of different is called the common point. For example, ani, like nakoy pen, nakoy group of pen. Dayon, nakoy group of pen. Nako na siya gibutan sa usa ka lugar. So matawag na siya o group, di ba? It happens when you have shapes or objects that look similar. So nakoy pen, mahalag, ganyan siya, usa ka pen, then nakoy different color of a pen. Pero pen niya po siya, same object. So ako siya gibutan sa usa ka place, so matend na siya, masina siya sa
place no sa
Yes,
mga
like-
ballpen pod.
Oh, mga ballpen po. So, mo siya, similarity ba? Similar ballpen. Buta na siya sa same space, same place, same time. Paanda po na siya. Mayroon siya. So, also, kung sa kanang ako ballpen, nakakay usa ka blocks iputang sila. Matawag na siya, ano man eh. Nag-comment siya, ito sa, ito po.
Balisad.
I-describe mo siya.
Balisad kayo ang group of ballpen kay matawag siya ay kato ng similarity. Pero kay naa nang usa ka lapis dito may matawag na siya kuno mali kay dimo.
Lapis mismo.
Very understanding it.
Next one is the continuation. With your eyes through one starting to another, you have a movement throughout the sign, like an arrow pointing in one direction to another object. This can be a line number. For example, in real life, if nagpunta ka sa another place na unfamiliar mo, nangunta na ka sa usa ka tao. Uy, asa ka ba sa nila? Ikaw ba asa ni Ma'am Grace? So siya, yung ikaw, ikaw ato ka, point arrow. Ato ka, mas muniko ka, demo, ay ato ka mo, ato ka sa pika, sa pagkakaspo, ano po ka sa bungkol, ana siya. Continuation, pagkakasabot ni mga to, sa lugar na ilang depoy, namutana na ito ka, kay upang ka kayo, nakaanan sa mga place. So, mo siya na continuation, pointing in one direction to another object. This can be a line or a curve. Understandable with the word continuation.
Yes. Pana ako.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thirdly is the closure. It's when our eyes see an unfilled shape, but our eyes close to the side. Because there is just enough information to do so.
Kana ba ng mga mag-X?
Yes. For example, sa kanang nag-X, like nag-away sila, misunderstanding. Kasi ikaw dito nga, extra person, makita ka dito. Then sunod nakita ka nga, ang laki yung isang pa ang babae. So ang imo ko na muna dito is, ay, ang laki violente. Ang laki din niya, love ang babae. Yan sa mga. Pero, wasa ka kahibaw, nga, katong gibuhat sa laki, kay gibuhat sa dunya, kaya ang gibuhat sa babae, sa pa sa laki.
Di ba, sir, siya?
So, kung nga na siya, our eyes close the design, kay sa imong perception, isa lang yung handling ito kaya. Huwag ka nagmuna sa usa.
Kung unsay nasud sa mga perspeksyon mo, naging mo panindigan.
Mura kag-bias ka, huwag ka nang sa isa, kaya minong nakita, mura kag-ikuan.
To see is to believe.
Yes, ngayon nga na siya, this is when our eyes see an unfilled shape, means the away, but our eyes close the design. Kung sa ato nang naanda, sa ato nakita, understandable ba?
Yes!
And next is the proximity. This can be read everyone. Okay, done that.
PNC. Ano ito? Gestalt? Gestalt. Gestalt. Ikat-kat na kayo, kaya di na masandog ho.
So, sa proximity yan, for example,
Ikat-kat na ako mapaan.
the dice.
Naman sa
For
chaser.
example, na nato ang dice. Kaya nga naman, kaysa sa atong sayo, di ba naman tayo sa iwan, sa iwan. So, there's a space. There's a distance. That's the proximity. Dayon, mabutang na siya as a group. Kaya nga naman, sa same space, manayo ka na. So, muna na siya, this is physical of is close enough together, and therefore was perceived as a group, even though there's distance between. Okay, so ako ibalik. Example, Annie, is the dance. Ikaw nag-practice ka sayaw with your groupmates. Then, sa kanang group, sa imong sayaw na kuan, namoy proximity, namoy distance. Then, the thing is, manimong ka pala siyang group, kaya nga naman, same sayaw mo, same ang group mo, pangalan namoy distance. Yung sayaw mo sa labahan. So, understandable ba sa
Yes.
proximity?
Yes. One mo, bahalag na may space sa gusa. LDR.
Okay. Next is behavior and ground. It's when our eyes differentiate an object shape from its surrounding area. Our eyes see objects silhouettes or take as the figure, while the more than a figure they want to get at the back of For example, is the camera. Yes, for example, is the figure na ground. For example, isa na akong camera din. Kasunod si Mikay, ako ang picture. So figure ana is Mikay. Ang ground ana is ang background. Ngayon natawag ang figure ang ground. Ngayon siya, our eyes see objects silhouettes is the figure. Kasunod while na ang walang puti ana, makikita nimo as the ground. Ngayon siya, understandable ba?
Yes.
Like, sa figure and ground, nara kay gifokusan na usa ka object. Kasi ang background na is the ground.
Hindi pwede duha ka object.
Pwede na po.
Figure kay kuan man na kung kitsa imong gifokusan tapos ang the rest is wala na. Blur na sila. Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Provoke na naman yung ba? Understandable na siya, guys? Sabotable?
Understandable.
Okay. So, there are three different types of figure-ground relationship. For example, firstly is the stable. This is when you see it clearly what is figure or what is ground. You see right away what makes the composition. For example, ani. Mula ako sa ilang ako, nga ikaw, ako, as a photographer, nalabot ko dito sa kuan, sa kasal. Dasunod ang picture ko nila. Dasunod ang akong nagmasilin ako, clearly masigit sa tanan nga tao kung kinsa ang figure ito, kung kinsa ang ground. Tingnan man, sa portrait na ako, sa portrait or sa picture na akong ibuhat is ako ang highlighted ang true ng price. So that's the figure. Then ang background ana is the mga extra people or mga important people nila. So that's the ground. So kung makikita sa stable, this is when you see it clearly, makita ninyo klaro kung kinsa ang figure o kinsa ang ground. You see the right away, what dominate the composition.
Yes.
Second is reversible. Both the figure and the ground are equally attracting the viewer. This makes the design nila. Okay, for example, ani. Nakibigyan ka ng idol. Ngayon, ang idol nimo, nakapita ka sa nakita niyo sa magazine. Ang idol nimo, nagkuhan siya og skincare. Then sa skincare, ganahan mo sa skincare. So, attracting kayo. Kasi ganahan mo siya pa sa idol. So, attracting kayo. So, kung siya, ang reversible, both the figure and the ground are equally attracting sa viewer.
For example, duhan mo ka favorite nga thing naa sa usa ka photo so makuha nimo nga ma-focus ka sa usa at the same time maka-focus ka sa usa.
So this is the design dynamic. Okay. Lastly is the
Ambiguous.
This is when elements both can look figure or ground. These shapes of figure and ground can both be interesting and it will be up to the viewer to decide. So kani siya. Very example ani is nakakita ka advertisement sa imong K-pop idol nga ganahan. Dahil pagkatapos ang ilang advertisement ay imuhang ganahan na chocolate. Oh, so ikaw it's interesting kay ano man. Kaya ang imong K-pop idol nga ganahan ay ano na dira interesting. Ang imong chocolate lami ba na interesting. So may mo siyang ambiguous. Okay, the statement figure na lang can be both interesting. But also, it will be up to you to decide kung asan nila. So it will be up to the viewer to decide kung asan nila viewer. Yeah, both of them are interesting.
Oh, so katong usa na-attract ra kanilang duha pero kana naakaana kung kinsa imong i-decide yung tanaw.
Sa katong isa, like katong sa reversible, ang imo ka na-attract ka sa duha. Then sa ambiguous, ikaw pwede kang palisan. Unsa?
Kinsa mo mas fokusan?
Yes, kasi mo mas fokusan.
Siya.
Okay. Understandable sa tanan sa akin.
Yes.
Yes.
Sabotable na?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, next.
Ikaw na lagi ba?
Dagahan mo na, 61 mo na tanan.
Last is the
Ang pila na ako slide.
61.
Okay.
Basa?
States the element.
Be perceived.
Rule.
Suggests that objects that are symmetrical with each other will be more likely to be grouped together than objects not symmetrical which do not. Okay, for example, sa symmetry. Ang kaning ballpen na nagibutan dire. Then wala siya parehas ano, usa siya symmetry or
Asymmetrical.
diba? Dili siya symmetrical. Pero kung ang ballpen na di ba ka na nasa record
Symmetrical.
Symmetrical. Meron siyang parallel something.
The same.
Meron siyang mirroring.
Ang symmetrical pareha.
Equal ah.
Ang asymmetrical kay dili pareha. Yes.
So, for example, ako na ko dire. Then siya na siya dito. Symmetrical me.
Yes.
Yes. Symmetrical. Tama.
Depende ko hiwi.
Depende kung kiwi. Also, kung kanin, ako yung bulan yung symmetrical. Kung ako yung bulan dire.
Yes.
Yes, a cute movie. Ay, dili ka na ballpen.
Also, similar to the law of similarity. Similar to the law of similarity. And this law suggests that objects that are symmetrical with each other will be more likely to be grouped together than objects that are symmetrical. Okay, can you make a
The neuroscience of gravity, discount perspective. It's a common column for the roots of creativity in some aspects of the living world. We are shown that the creative person must have a unique characteristic or characteristics available to others.
Pag-record mo.
These characteristics are
Record ba? Recording.
expressions of
Nag-record ka? Dili makita.
And misleading to try the
Ma-explain ka ba? Diri lang, doon ako.
So, ang mind mapping sa kagamit sa visual nga panghuna-huna nga makatabang kanato sa pag-brainstorm, pag-organize o pagsabot sa informasyon. So,
Tutod. Tutod. Dexter.
Dali ka na sunugaw.
Uy, ang pipiti lagi ba? Ipakita.
Nakuha niyo mo gawin, pakinig ka ba?
Stop making mind map. All of the stories in some form. But later knowledge capture the information presented within class. Mind maps, however, are much more effective when it comes to note taking.
Mga pare, sa example, ang note taking mind map kay order to learn sa atong kalawasan at pagkakasada mo. So, this is sa atong kalawasan. Because the main topics or ideas and then ma-create na siya small nerves which is mga sample topics na relate sa main topic. Either keywords, colors, anything or you can easily put it.
Okay, so next is memory taking and talk.
visualize ang plan ng mga buhatonon or project kay makita nimo nga nakalayot
Bag nimo. Bag nimo, bag.
Mo na ang example sa project mind map. Sa homework mind map, you can also use mind maps to create to do this and ensure you never forget that word of homework reading or reading assignments. Like maghimo kag list sa imong mga homework, mag-organize sa imong mga buhatonon sa school. Like
Where siya lesson plan? Where siya lesson? Where siya lesson plan?
So, may example sa mga sa homework mind map. Okay, sunod.
So, essay mind map. Mind maps can not only help you brainstorm ideas for the topic of your essay, but they're also great for presenting arguments and goals for the various things you want to say and for outlining the structure of your essay. Sa di ba sa ato ang essay na magkita kita aside ana to make or to find any ideas para sa topic na gihatag sa atong extra sa essay mind map. Ngayon, sa kanta, sa essay mind map, collect sa argument or quotes na related sa topic na gihatag para mapunta sa outlining natin sa ating essay. For example,
Okay na, okay na. Report.
Exam preparation mind map. Additionally, you can note down instructions from the teacher and other information about the exam, such as date and time, format, essay, multiple choice, etc. What you need to bring, calculator, pens, ruler, and so on. Di ba sa exam preparation mind map, sa exam, with the word exam preparation, na may gihatag ang maestra, ikani, muna ang atong buhaton sa aso, ang categories na kailangan magbanta, tawagan na, mag-essay, mag-identification. So there's an preparation na sa ato ang brain, na mag-prepare ta, na magtuon. Also, sa ato with the exam preparation mind map, mga kuwansan ka nga, kailangan mag-prepare ka mga butang para maka-answer ka. Like for example, the pen, the calculator, the ruler, or any kind of things nga needed sa exam hall. Okay, everyone, please kindly. Hapit na tamahaman. So, please listen na lang sa example. Exam preparation mind map. Just an example of preparation mind map. Then, creative writing mind map. The word creative writing, if you have to write a short story for one of your classes, a mind map is a great way to outline the story you want to push lang sa the word mind map, push lang yung usan nimo pag sunod-sunod ang imuhang paghimo sa imong butang. Like, kung sa imong sundon ba? So, the word creative writing mind map, inaan na siya na write a short story. Like, yung usan nimo pagsunod, like, o kanay muli siya, kaya nagkita sila. Sa next chapter, nag-away sila. Sa next chapter, nag-aaliw na po. Mag-aan na siya ba? A mind map is a great way to outline the story you want to tell. You can define your character's looks and personality. So you can also define your character's looks and personality. Like, kani nga kakarin, kani siya nga person, kani ni siya, kuan ni siya, kandidato ni siya, ano siya, personality, ano niya, kagutan. And so to find, even add images you find online showing what you think those characters look like for reference. Para makaan sila, okay, mo day ginamit pasabutan na wag po day gigay na siguro gina siya no kay sa image nga gi-reference ni butan dito dito. Makita man nila kung sa imong visualize sa katong nga character. Examples of writing mind. Then, last is the lab report.
Lab report.
Report mind map. Lab report mind map. If you are more interested in art than science, creating an artistic mind map to use for capturing and documenting tasks you run in the science lab. You can ignite your during your science class. So the lab report, kanang naka sa laboratory if you are a researcher. Kung sa kanang matawag man lang nila ang imong report is a lab report. Marsha, if you're more interested in art and science, creating an artistic mind map to use for capturing and documenting tasks you run in the science lab can ignite your interest during your science class. For example, muna siyang example sa laboratory. Balibog siya. Lab report, purpose, activities, material, sa kana siya, etc. na extra hours, anak. The procedure goes sa katong inyong gitas, sa procedure ato nga makakuha ka sa result ng anak, the result, anak, the conclusion. Format of our reflection essay. A reflective essay is an essay in which the writer examines his or her experiences in life. With the word reflective or reflection, imo man ibutang dito ang imong base mo ang kinabuhi. Like reflection mo. The writer then writes about those experiences, exploring how he or she has changed, developed, or grown for those experiences. So, format of our reflective essay. Kasabot na mo sa reflective essay? As in, kasabot na mo?
Yes. Kanang panay, what I have learned.
Kasabot mo sa reflective essay?
Yes.
When I say now sa experiences, you would write no thousand experiences. Like yung like mga bad or happy or any kind of experience na yung experience yung kinabuhi.
Number 1 example, diary.
Yeah, number 1 example is the diary, the journal, etc. The bibliography. The format of a reflective essay may change slightly depending on who the audience is. For example, writing a reflective essay may change for a complete course and an academic audience will have slight changes in how the essay is organized from writing a reflective essay for a magazine or a collection of essays, which has a broader audience without people who have necessarily gone to college. However, some major elements with the typical reflective essay is actually variant. So, kung sa mga reflective essay, it depends din sa situation or it depends sa kinsa ang ubasa sa imuhang essay. So, for example, ana is the magazine. Sa imuhang pagsunod sa reflective essay, lahi na siya sa format sa introduction, body, conclusion nga ito gibuhat academically sa teacher. Ana. So, it depends sa kinasa student. For example, student na mo, ang student ta, ang pag-make sa reflective essay, the introduction, body, conclusion. Mamala, na-experience na ito, ang kailangan ito ang daan sa changes na ito. But except na sa kung, like, nalaka dito sa, like, mga magazine or mga academic audience, etc. So, ang reflective essay, it depends sa situation mo, yun sa ang basa, how you sa mga structure of reflective essay. Yes? Structure of reflective essay. Reflective essay always have an introduction where the speaker shares either directly or indirectly what is the overall focus of the reflection will be. Mainly popular essays writers might be a bit indirect about their main topic or about what part of their life they will focus on. However, an academic writer should be more direct in explaining what aspect of his or her experiences that he or she will talk about. Below the academic writer, example na is kita. Kailangan sa atong reflective essay is more direct mata sa atong experience, more direct ta kung sa atong ibulang sa atong essay. Pero, kung inasay uban na popular essay nga, maliban sa academic essay uban na popular essay nga, ang ilang topic nga gi-focusan, dili kayo makibawaan na nag-focus sila ato. Kaya nag-involve na sila sa around. Ba sila kanina, muni siya, kanina layo, muni siya. Dili. Kaya dati sa reflective essay, yung dapat sa inyong viewer. The body of the reflective essay, how the writer has changed or what the writer has learned. It also explains what will cause the writer to change. For example, many academic writers are asked to reflect on how they improve as writers over the semesters or quarter. Those writers often share how different assignments and lessons made them stronger writers. So, kaya pasabutan, di ba nakasabot naman mo sa academic writing kita, di ba? Nilibutan nila, natago silang topic sa mais lang. Like, yung sa mo, yatang stereotype na, yung sa mag-improve as a writer sa academic or sa academic quarter sa karoon semester. So, muna na silang tungkol sa different kind of assignment, different kind of lesson nga ipamana sa maestra, mas i-improve sila sa ilang weak na subject. A stronger sentence writer will not only hear the change but also give examples of working details. For example, if a writer discusses something more optimistic in life, then examples should be given of what made this change, such as sharing an incident in which the writer showed a positive approach to resolving the incident. In conclusion of the reflective essay, the writer sums up how he or she has changed or the effect of those changes. The writer also might look ahead or look backward. If looking ahead, the writer shares how he or she thinks the experiences in the essay will change him or her education. If looking backward, the writer will note how different he or she was in the past. Often the writer will compare past and future self to emphasize difference. Kung niya siya introduction, kung kano sa kanang sobot, kung sa body kung na usa-asa man mo na improve the conclusion na imo bang gilid backward imo ka like say it depends man sa conclusion kung mo sa changes ka all like imong gibasa na or ang katubang changes all naka-improve ba to nimo. And that's all. Thank you everyone.